Hope everybody is having a good morning. I am on here later than usual, but that's okay. I didn't feel the greatest this morning. So we'll wait for our friends to get in here, give them a couple minutes. I do not have anything planned for this live. I just thought I would come on and chat. But it is Monday and it's currently like 10:40 in the morning here. Hi, how are you today? I'm good, thank you. I'm not sure if you're Davy. I'm not sure if you're new here, but if you are, my name is Amanda. And welcome, Davy. Are you feeling better? That's good. That's good. I'm in Ontario, Canada, so I'm not sure where you're watching from, but I am in Canada. Okay, someone just came in. I was just letting them know I'm live. Thank you for the thumbs up. I better not touch options. I was going to play with the settings and I'm like, maybe not. Maybe don't touch the buttons, Amanda. Is it like the cough? Like, do you have a cough that's hanging on? My watch. Yeah, I know some people, they said the cough was like, it took a while to... Hey, Vic. You're up late. What time would it be for you down there? Just the cough, Davy. Yeah, I heard some people say they got sick and it took a couple weeks, but hopefully not for you. It's just the last little bit running its course, though. At least the fever and stuff is done with. 2:40 in the morning. Yeah. Is it because you drink too much coffee during the day, or you just have a hard time sleeping? Because I like have the worst sleep as well. Like, I'll look and my watch will be like, you were asleep for 4 hours, like in total, or 3 hours. I'm like, makes sense. Oh, yeah, that happens. Now you can be all out of whack for a little. It's like when people travel and they say they get jet lag and they say it takes a while, they'll be all off schedule for a bit. Everybody's been sick. I didn't realize you were sick as well. James, why do you want to see my arms? That's sus. Why you want to see my arms? I promise in real life my hair looks good and then I come on here and is not. I'm like, why do I look good in real life and then I come on here and I just like look like an ogre or something? Somebody says it's the camera. Like in this, like on for social media and stuff. They said the cameras aren't like accurate, but I don't know if I believe that. But I'll be like looking in a mirror and I'll have the camera beside me and I take a picture. Far from an ogre. I feel and look like one today. That's why I wasn't on earlier. I was like, I don't feel right today. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed or something. You ever just wake up and have a headache and you're like, no, not today. Not today. That's. I almost want to get one of my canceled stickers and put it in my planner over the entire day because I woke up and was like, yeah, no, today's not going to be productive for me. How was everyone's how was everyone's weekend? Did everyone have a good weekend? Yeah. I will, but my cats are always in bed with me and then like my planner. Yeah. I know when I was little and I'd have bad days and everything would just be going wrong. My dad's like, turn around, go back to bed. Nothing you do is going to change the day. Just go back to bed and try again tomorrow. And honestly, that's like the best advice ever. Because like I'll be like, no, I can turn this day around and try. And then I like end up like, I don't know, falling off, I don't know, a cliff or something stupid because I tried too hard and it just wasn't the right day to try. But that's why I like having cats. They're really good napping companions. I feel like, yeah, like it's just something random, like will always happen to me when I try really hard to be like, I'm gonna make the best of today. And then, like, I don't know, I take a tumble or something. I do not know why I'm drinking my coffee through a straw. Good. When coffee fails, you know it's gonna be a long day. Some days just feel longer than others. You ever notice that? It'll be like, why is it only like noon? Or like, why is it only 2? I'll be like, man, it must be like 7 o'clock. Thank you for the hearts going up the side. That's so fun. What did we do this weekend? I don't even remember. I don't think I did anything eventful this weekend. Oh, I visited family. So I went and visit my in-laws and then my family. So that was nice. It's always nice to like catch up with fam. And it's like really like sunny and beautiful here now. So I think spring's trying to like make an appearance. I wonder if we should play one of those games or if there's enough people. Hello. I don't even I don't even understand. Like what's happening. I don't have a president. But okay. Yeah, Vic, thank you, Vic. You're like, James, knock off the nonsense. Why you keep going on about her arm? Vic has a wrench and he's not afraid to use it. No, I don't have a president. No. No, I'm in Canada. There's a prime minister, which I believe is the same. Would that be the same in Australia, where you have a prime minister? I feel like maybe I should have stayed in bed today. Yeah. Oh, well, you got it done, Davy. That's the important part. No, I knew what you meant, Vic. I knew. Is it your resume? Are you all up to date now, Davy? Why is it like working on resumes are so stressful? It's like we put the stress of the interview on the resume. Like every time I've made a resume, I've always been like so stressed and like, oh, trying to get everything exact. But nowadays they want you to apply online at a lot of places, so yeah, you always have to update it, and every time I'm like panicking. But at least it's done and it's ready to go. Are you looking for work or gonna start to, Davy? I assume because you made a resume. I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but in Canada, we have a class called Careers Class, and they just basically teach you to do a resume and do interviews in high school. Is that like that for everyone, like, or is it just here where you get like it's a half of a credit and it's just about like your resume and how to apply for work and stuff? I know, Anu, I'm the same. I'm like, oh my goodness, what if I get it wrong by like a day and then they think I'm a liar and they don't hire me? And meanwhile, they don't look at it that long. Hi. Hey, Amit. One sec, I'm missing stuff. Awesome, Davy. Let us know. Thank you. How got tongue tied? How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Davy will find something. I just know it. You missed me? Aw. It must be late there in India because it's almost 11 here. So it'd be like 9 at night, maybe? Or 8? You're good? That's good. Yeah, Davy will have to let us know how that goes. So it's about 9:20. I just pictured Davy at an interview and he has a little bow tie in his beard. And he does and he gets the job. I just picture this like little bow tie. That would be pretty cool actually. I mean, it depends on where you're applying, but if I was hiring someone and they walked in with a bow tie and their beard, immediately I'd be like, when can you start? Yeah. Yeah. It's just the looking and the anticipation that's hard. Oh, I know it seems like I got the time zones down pat, but I really don't. It's because I'll say what time it is here, and then I'll ask people what time is it, and I just noticed like that they're about 8 or 9 hours ahead. It's just like the patterns of it. I guess I like it's probably the autism. I just noticed it and remembered it. Now saying that, I'll like get all flustered and confused and forget what time zones are. I feel like I don't know, interviews are hard, but I feel like if you prepare, they all basically ask the same questions, and then you just have to just like go in and just fake the confidence. I do have a good memory for some things, like if people tell me something like about themselves or like their like animals or their life, like I usually will remember it. Oh goodness, I have no opinion on that. I don't even keep up with that. It seems he seems to be on a rampage. I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't watch it because it's all on my on my YouTube. It's all for like I'll be watching my planner videos or my journal videos, and then it will be like that like situation going on. Seems crazy though, the whole situation, but I don't know. I think they got into like an argument or there was a like he yelled at him or something. I don't know. I don't watch it either. I don't watch the news or anything usually because it usually makes me feel annoyed inside. You watched it. I just couldn't bring myself to. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to because then I'll be in my head and I'll. It's dinner for you. Okay, bye. We'll see you again. Night. Trump came. That's wild. Yeah, it's always like it keeps going, and then I think there was like people are making parodies of it or something, and I'm like, oh, not parodies, but like making jokes about it. No, Davey, I get it. I get it, because it's like, um, I don't watch the news because I try and keep in mind bigger picture. And like I have a strong like hope for the future, so I try and focus on that because if you get caught up in anything like it gets you emotional. Like I stopped watching the news years ago and people were like always giving me a hard time. They're like, if you don't watch the news, how will you be informed? Well, someone will just lift up the rock I'm living under and tell me. Like, I've never missed out on anything, like anything that was important or I needed to know. Family or friends told me. So I just don't watch the news or like I just hear little bits of it because man, it can bring you down quick. I already have depression and anxiety, so I just don't watch the news. Oh man, is that what went down? Goodness. Seems like something that would happen like on the recess yard at school. Like somebody saying something and like, I'm not, you are. Vic likes to keep informed. He watches the news. The only time I actually really watch the news is when I'm at my pharmacy. They always have the news on. I'm like, people are already coming here because they're like ill or don't feel good. Why you got the news playing? I'm like, you gotta change that, man. And every time I'm there, it's like something chaotic that happened, or like an 18 wheeler's like on the 401 or something. Yeah. Yeah, because you never know everyone's take on it. I was at the cafe and there was like these two older ladies one day and they were like yelling and yelling about like not yelling but excitedly talking about something that went down in like I don't know if it was political or on the news and I was like, "Man, this is my like time out, like my coffee time out to like enjoy and just like be around people and just like stuff." And like I had to hear it. I'm like, and then me and some guy looked up, like this older man, we just looked up and rolled eyes at the same time. So I'm like, okay, he's in the same boat. Well, if it was up to mankind, mankind would destroy mankind. It's just a fact. If you like think about history, like that's why I usually avoid like typically things with politics or anything about like nationalism because it like that kind of stuff promotes division and war. And in the name of that kind of stuff, there has been wars. So, yeah. And things are a lot more advanced. I just know that like humans won't ruin the earth. But if they were allowed to, they would. Yeah. Right? Like these two, like, oh my goodness, they were going on, and I'm like, ma'am, like, I can't even taste my coffee because I was just hearing them go on and on. But when they left, it was good. I think I ordered another cup of coffee once they left, and then just was like, okay, let's try that again. Because it's like, this is not what I envisioned. And it was my favorite coffee shop, and now they closed down. And now I don't know who took it over, but it doesn't look open or inviting. The other owners had like a patio, like they close it in winter, but they'd like have the one door open and the curtains open, and people would be like coming and going because they're like a small time cafe. So like we all supported that. But the new sign is up and it looks like weird. Like it looks like a sign that should be like on a tanning salon or like I don't know, like somewhere that sells like technology or something. It just doesn't look like a cafe and no one goes in or out. So I'm like, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there until I see their patio opened. Because in the spring, they open it up and they have outdoor furniture and they like always have flowers and stuff. But when I found out they sold it, I was so sad. I'm like, this is my place though. Yeah, and like they were the type who they would remember people, like, and they would remember their names and they'd be like, Cheryl, how's Bobby doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a mom and pop place. So it was like, you like felt cozy going there or trying new things. It wasn't like, because Starbucks is so loud and fast paced and it's just so like, it's all the same, like what Starbucks has, the other one has. So I like the smaller shops, but she sold. And the thing was, everything in there was local. Everything. So, like the baked goods that they didn't bake because they didn't have a huge kitchen, so some they got in and some they made, was all local made. Local dairy, local everything. So, it's a shame that they sold, but maybe it was too much because she had two businesses, so. Yeah, it was just cozy. And then there's this other cafe I like, but it's in this weird part of town that I don't like going to. But the coffee, he has pressure brewed coffee. So it's almost like the process of like espresso, but it's the coffee. So it tends to not be like acidic and it kind of has the like foam a little bit on the top. It's really good. The same thing, it's like a small place and they're really friendly. You want to go to Canada, it's pretty cool here. We have a lot of different landscapes. If you like mountains, you go to the west coast. If you want to go whale watching and stuff, you can go to the east coast. If you want to see nothing but just fields of like wheat or whatever, just go to Saskatchewan. Mine's hot. I'm just drinking it through a straw because I don't trust that lid. Sometimes I like iced coffee, but it's like my daughter's more of an iced coffee fan, whereas I usually just drink hot coffee. You're not really interested anywhere else. Well, have you been to anywhere outside of Australia or no? Oh, it's like a temperature thing. Gotcha. I mean, on a hot summer day, I can because I don't want to like, like when it's really hot, I do. Especially at that one cafe that closed because you could sit outside. Only New Zealand. I bet you it is beautiful. Because everything I've heard about New Zealand is it's beautiful. Like, I've never heard anyone say anything negative about it. It's like drinking a hot Coke. Got you. So it's like you're so used to like coffee being hot when it's cold that you can't get past it. I'm like that with a lot of things. Well, not a lot of things, just some things. And like I get used to it a certain way and I just like it that way. Like when I was little, I used to like drinking warm, like cans of pop. Like if my grandma had Coca-Cola and it was warm, there was this, I remember being a kid, I don't remember how old, and I always drank it warm for some reason. So weird. They're like, go get one under the fridge. I'm like, no, I like it this way. What was the last coffee I tried? I can't remember. I tried it was something new, and I was like, ooh, I gotta remember this. You make your own cold brew, and I believe it's good. Like, I do like it and when it's hot, or like sometimes just to switch it up. But then I'm the same. I'd get lattes, and they'd be like, oh, well, the large has 3 shots of espresso, but ours can do 2 at a time or something. I don't know. She's like, so do you want 2 or 4 shots of espresso? I'm like, make it 4 then. And like, I had a latte with 4 espresso shots in it. And then if that wasn't enough, I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. So I had another one. I remember feeling, you remember that one episode of The Simpsons where Apu stayed awake so long when he was working? He stayed awake for so long when he was working. He was a hummingbird and he's like, and he was like making hummingbird noises. I felt like a hummingbird fluttering around the mall that day because like 8 shots of espresso like within half hour. That was the only time I really felt like awake from coffee. I should do that again. Do, do, do. James, why are you like, yes? I know. I figure. I didn't know that. Oh, that's awesome in Melbourne. That's if I go to Australia, that's where I'd want to go then. Visit there and then go out and visit like the other areas. I like breakfast blend. And a diabetic amount of sugar. I just do coffee with a little I just do coffee with a little bit of cream. But if it's espresso, like if it's actually just like the shots, I just what does that mean? Um I forgot what I was talking about. I know it was something coffee related. You ever like I usually don't have those moments where I don't have the words to say, but right now I'm feeling one of those. I'm feeling brain foggy and I'm like I don't know what to say. I have no idea what you have babo means, but okay. Of espresso. What happened when you had espresso? And thank you for the 5 thumbs up. That's what I was saying. Thank you, Davy. I just drink it plain. If it's like espresso, I don't put dairy or sugar in it. I just like the bitterness of it. I like that kind of bitter taste of coffee and espresso. Not everyone does. I think that's why some people prefer iced coffee because it's kind of more of a mellow flavor. But I'm scared. I thought it was good. You're hearted. Oh no. The thing is, it must have just been like too quick, or it must have been like a big amount of it. Because I think the one guy told me at the cafe that a cup of coffee has more caffeine in it than a shot of espresso. But sometimes places when you get espresso, like I said, they'll give you a double or a triple. So yeah, that would be a lot of caffeine. Davy. James, what country are you in? You like tea in your country? I mean, a lot of people like tea here too, but it just seems like coffee's where it's at here. Doo, doo. So, Davey, what you don't want to do is have any shots of espresso before looking for work. That would not be good then. Stay away from the espresso. Oh, where are you? Where are you watching from, James? I know India is big with tea too, especially chai tea. So maybe he's from India. I don't know. We actually have this place in town that makes like their homemade, like their family recipe of chai tea from they're from India, and they have like you can smell all the spices. And at first I was like, I don't know if I want to try it, so I got coffee. But the guy working there is like, hey, do you want to try it? And he made me a small cup of their like fresh chai tea. It was so good. I was like, I didn't know chai tea was actually supposed to taste like this. It was like really spicy, but good spicy. But surprisingly, like, yes, we grow our own peppermint and then we dry it and then we use that for our own like peppermint tea. Oh, yeah, I thought it was because he said we like tea, so I thought, oh, maybe too. Yeah. I feel like that's when peppermint comes out, and then at the cafes, it'll be like peppermint lattes. But we'll grow our own pepper. Like, we don't grow peppermint, but we grow strawberry mint, mojito mint, and chocolate mint. And like, we will like use that in our water or dry out and make our own peppermint tea. It's nice. Or like if your stomach is sick, you can drink peppermint tea and it soothes it. Trying to remember what I had the other day. It was such a good flavor, but I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was maple, but It's gonna drive me crazy. I'll have to go back there and then read it. There's no guinea. They must have had their breakfast. I don't hear. Oh, because I'm on later. I'm like, usually the guinea pigs are screaming for their breakfast. What is death coffee? Sounds intriguing. I have this one coffee that was 3 shots of espresso. I think it was called Shot in the Dark. It was 3 shots of espresso in a large coffee. Didn't do anything to me, but would have been nice if it did. Vic's declining. I'm like, go on. What is this said coffee we're speaking of? Yeah, I do. But coffee doesn't affect me like it affects me different, and I've heard from a lot who are ADHD that caffeine doesn't affect them the same. So I feel like it just doesn't affect me the same. Right? Me too. I'll be like, the more, the better. I think we just got a delivery. I hear something at the door. I hope it's something exciting. Do you want to get that? They're supposed to be testing our fire alarms today. I'm like, great, we're expecting all these deliveries and they're gonna test the fire alarms, and somehow I came online. I'm like, this is a good idea.
Scratch at your dress and you can open downstream.
Is it for me?
Yeah.
Okay, pass it.
Oh, don't dox yourself.
I won't dox myself.
You're
Are both
dox
mine?
yourself.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna dox
You're
myself.
gonna dox yourself.
I'm not gonna dox
You're gonna be
myself.
like, oh, what's that? Oh, okay, flip it around.
Who wants to even know where I am? Like, please.
Oh, man, like, I feel like your arm.
Well, yeah, but. Oh, it's my pencils. Did I just dox myself?
I'm done. I'm done.
I hope this isn't too loud. I don't know what the other thing is. Oh, I do know. I think it's a pouch. No, it's not. Guys, isn't this exciting? I mean, they're kind of cute. I think this one's my headband, because it's in the shape of a headband. It is. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Let's see if it's an improvement or not. I hope no one's using headphones, because that is I know, package. It was so funny. It's the stuff that I'll order from like AliExpress. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's okay. We'll keep my hair up. The stuff from AliExpress comes in the mail. The stuff I order from Canada Post, I've been waiting, like, I have to wait 2 weeks. James, what is your deal, man? Like, do you have an arm fetish?
I called you.
I know, I just sometimes pretend I don't know. Hi. Guys, look at my pencils. Aren't they so cute? I've wanted these for years. I just never ordered them. I just kept putting them in my cart and then not ordering them. Ooh, and they're gradients. So pretty. They're actually like really like cute and well made, I think. I say that and it doesn't. Yeah, no, they are. Maybe what?
I love the arms.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, bye. Don't come back. I don't know, Davy. It's one of those days. It's like. Was he that other guy that was. Remember, wasn't there another guy who's like, let me see your arms? And I'm like, why? I wouldn't have had a problem. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it was him. I don't remember that name. And I was like, what's your issue? People be weird. Sometimes it's like I don't know. Like some people just be weird sometimes. It's like I don't get that. You're eating chocolate cake, nice. Davey, it's like I think it's just some people just really feel comfortable saying whatever they want. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's like part of it's just like the people want to troll because they're bored, and I don't mind because I think it's kind of funny. Like I've had people come in when they were trolling, and they were so sweet. They're like, "Wait, you're actually really nice. I came here to troll you. I'm not gonna troll you," and they left. I was like, "Oh, thank you," but I get the other weirdest comments. I was even watching Susan. She's sometimes comes in the live stream. I was watching one of her videos, and she even said Amanda's live gets some of the weirdest comments. Are you talking about native, like the indigenous? Don't like we don't have to get started on that. I know you are, but I was asking if they meant indigenous, because over here, I don't know if you know this, but over here, like years ago, we would call like indigenous, we used to say Indian. But then we're like, oh, that's not the correct term. People from India. So then it went to native and then it went to Aboriginal and now it's indigenous, I think. Vic started something. Vic was just noticing we had a couple weird comments today and it just happened to be. I never know what's gonna happen when I go live. I guess that's kind of the fun part, is I never know what is gonna happen. But at the same time, sometimes I'm just like, huh? What's going on now? I'm really liking these pencils. You're a turd farmer? Nice. Does it pay good money? Yeah, I remember you. Ah, that's the thing, Anu. I don't get it. Like in real life, people don't usually go up to people. But some people don't view it that way. They're just like, huh, someone's online, I'm going to say something funny. The ship sailed to America. Yes. Yes, you're right. So because of that, that term was used here. Like when I was little, we would be like, "Oh, are you on the reserve?" Like, "Oh, they're Indian." But then that as yeah, that kind of got sorted out. The bus stop is pretty crazy. So far, nothing too crazy happened at the bus. I don't know if I can say that actually. Something always happens at the bus stop. Yeah, no, I've had a lot happen at the bus stop, I think. I'm pretty sure I watched someone get arrested at the bus stop before. Good old public transportation. I'm so surprised how well made these are. That just made my whole day. My whole day. I'm going to be putting these in my planner and just looking at them. Oh, wait, this one matches my cup, but it's just turned upside down. You know, the thing is, I gotta be careful because just because I hit him from channel doesn't mean he can't watch. Like, he can watch, he just can't comment. So I gotta be careful not to put my arms out there because wouldn't want to start something. Thank you for the 7 thumbs up. I wasn't sure if anyone would hop on because it wasn't my normal time. But I was like, you know what? I'll still go on just in case. Just in case. Do you want to hand me the cards and I'll maybe ask a couple questions before I pop off? See if there's any good ones. Hmm? Hmm? Mm. Just hand me. Yeah, it's okay. You're like, I don't know. I'll open the new one in here so it shouldn't be all doubles.
Okay. Oh, no, it was on sale.
It was on sale. Let's see. I can't even get. Oh, here we are. You're from Africa. Joking. Okay.
Oh, that's a real knee slapper.
Yeah, I was like, what? I don't know, Davy. I don't know.
Oh.
What?
My coffee.
What just happened?
There was like a hole in the glass cup and it's like peeing out everywhere. Oh.
How was there a hole in the cup and the cup didn't break?
I don't know, but that's upsetting.
Does anyone know what the capital of Portugal is?
Oh, I know. Actually, I don't. Is it Lisboa?
Close.
Oh. There's coffee all over the floor.
I still don't know. My daughter went to make iced coffee and there was a hole in the bottom of the cups. Yeah, Lisbon. And it just started leaking out all over the floor and it's just like spraying everywhere.
Turn around and there's coffee everywhere.
It was Lisbon.
Oh. Where's Lisboa?
How do you say Japan in Japanese? Yeah, I didn't know this. Now I'm like, oh, that's why I see that word all the time.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes. Yes, it is. Mm. Uh, DTM got it. What country is famous for Heineken beer?
Sorry.
Not Germany. Sounds like it would be, but
Oh, Switzerland? Can I
the Netherlands.
can I put cream in water?
Yeah, but why?
Well,
Yeah, you can. It was Netherlands. It's okay. Who even knows that? Ew, no one wants that.
what was it that told you the difference between a bull and a cow or something?
Which contains more milk, a cafe latte or cappuccino? Yes. Yes. The latte has. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're like, wait, it's the same. I know I make them. No one wants to do math questions. How long is one period of an ice hockey game? Less than 30. It's 20. Yeah, it's 20. What is the highest mountain in the US? I'm counting on Davy to know. But I don't know, like, I have no idea either. Like if someone asked that question about Canada, I wouldn't know. Mountain Dew. Okay, Mountain Dew wins it. I think it was Mount McKinley. No, Davy, in America. So Mount McKinley is 20,320 feet. Everest works. We'll go with Everest and Mountain Dew. Okay, now what country is famous for the beer Corona? I think Mexico. Let me put this on silent. Sorry, guys. It's because there's a delivery, not the headband and pencil delivery. Another delivery is coming. Yep, Mexico. Does anyone actually like Corona beer? I don't. I do not care for Corona at all. You do? That's what people do. They put a little lime slice. I don't know. I don't like it. But then again, I don't know. I usually just um yeah, I do. I kind of want to do maybe in the summer something different. Oh, I had a Corona margarita once where it was a margarita and then they put the bottle of Corona in it and it was like a little like it was almost like the stubby bottles from back in the day and it was like this beer margarita thingy. I feel like I will try it this summer and maybe with the lime because everyone keeps insisting if you put a little lime in it, it's good. So maybe that's the thing. Because they typically just drink Canadian beer. Yeah, I like Coors Light. Beer make... You used to work in a beer factory? Did you get free beer? Ew, no one cares. I was reading one of the questions. It was like, how many baby teeth does a child usually have? I'm like, what? Why are we supposed to know that? But it's 20. But I made malt vinegar with it. You turned beer into malt vinegar. How bad was the beer? Or you just don't like beer? Victoria Bitter. I didn't just hear one of the guinea pigs going to town on their water bottle. Like, girl. Does anyone know what a supernova is? You might go crazy. Oh, okay. Oh, because you don't drink. Gotcha. That's her. Star thing. It's an exploding star. Star thing. The birth of a star. Davy, that sounds so like it sounds like it should be like like a documentary on like the solar system. A birth of a star. I don't know, it just sounds very like I don't know, it sounds cool. See here. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Star thing works though. Yes, it's Jupiter. Jupiter. Nobody knows that. It's like questions you're supposed to know. Okay, how many legs does an ant have? I knew this one. I knew this one. I knew one of them. Yes. It's 6. If it had 8, it'd be a spider. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, I'm not going to ask that one, but oh, that wasn't expecting that one. You eat ants? I like ants. A blue bottle. Is that an ant you guys have? I hear like everything in Australia is lethal. It'll be like this spider, this this octopus. I'm like, I don't know if I would survive. Do they bite? Because here they kind of just do their own thing. I mean, they can be annoying if they go in houses, but typically they just stay outside by trees and sidewalks and do their thing. We have red ants in there. Although, really? I wonder, oh my goodness, but is it like venomous or toxic or anything, or just hurts? I remember I got bit by some like little ant thing before and it hurt, but I don't know why it bit me. It was so random. Some of them do bite. You eat mosquitoes? Oh, because there's so many mosquitoes there. Oh goodness. Why is there so much toxic stuff in Australia? That's so crazy. Is it common? For weeks. I feel like I'd be like afraid to like go out and stuff. I'd be like, well, no, if I was used to it, I wouldn't. But like here, like not in the city where I am, but north of here, like there's rattlesnakes. But like I'm not afraid of them. I just am aware to not go near them. But I feel like that's it, like rattlesnakes, bears. Oh goodness. That's wild. Right? When I was little, I wanted to so bad because I learned about kangaroos and stuff. I was like, oh. Yeah, they have sharks there too. He's like labeling all the things you gotta look out for. Trying to find one last like question to leave on like a good question, and it's just like everything is just random. There's lots of them there. There was a rattlesnake moving its tail. You didn't hear? Oh, I almost got bit by a rattlesnake once, but my brother kind of saved me. Okay, what painter cut his own ear off? You went to Australia one time? 9 of the top 10? Yeah, it was Van Gogh. You're like 9 of the top 10. Hey, Dale. It was Van Gogh. I saw a t-shirt and it was Van Gogh and he was missing his ear and it's like I can't hear the haters. But that will be the last question because that took me a while to find some because some of the questions are really bizarre. But I should probably get going because we are waiting on a delivery and I think they're supposed to call me. And it's probably going to be soon, so I will catch you guys on the next live stream. Much love. Thank you everyone for being here. Bye.